On my wedding night, I opened a hotel room door and froze. Minutes earlier, I had woken up in the honeymoon suite at Palm Royale Hotel and reached for my husband. The bed was empty. I searched the bathroom, the sitting area, nothing. My phone read 6:47 a.m. Then I heard a muffled sound down the hall, room 407. The handle turned, unlocked. I opened the door, 2 figures on the bed, the white sheet tangled around them. My husband, Ikenna, shirtless, eyes wide with horror, and beneath him, my mother, Mama Uju, hair disheveled, clutching the sheet. Time stopped. Adaora, Ikenna choked, scrambling off the bed. Adaora, my child, please. My mother's face crumpled. The sound that came out of my mouth wasn't human, it was a scream, raw, primal. I stumbled backward into the hallway, doors opened, heads appeared. What's happening? My legs gave out. I sank to the floor in my wedding nightgown. Ikenna appeared, half-dressed, reaching for me. Adaora, let me explain. Don't touch me. My mother emerged, wrapped in the sheet, tears streaming. Adaora, I'm sorry. You! I pulled off my wedding ring. The metal caught. I yanked it free. I looked at it. The symbol of everything I'd believed in yesterday. I threw it. It hit Ikenna's chest and fell. You were my mother. You were my husband. Not anymore. Phones were out, recording, flashing. Is that the bride? Her mother? On the wedding night? Abomination! Auntie Ijoma pushed through, saw the scene, and wailed. Oh God, what is this wickedness? I stood slowly, white nightgown, bare feet, face empty. I looked at my mother one last time. I never want to see you again. I turned and walked back to the honeymoon suite, closed the door, locked it. Behind me, the corridor erupted, shouting, phones recording everything. How did my mother end up here? What I didn't know then was that my mother had been a widow for 3 years. 3 years since pneumonia took her husband. Wake up, sweep, cook, eat alone, sleep alone, repeat. She was 43, too young to accept the rest of her life in shadow. Then I came home one Saturday. Mama, I'm getting married. His name is Ikenna. He's a teacher. I'm so happy. My mother smiled. I'm so happy for you. Later, I learned she cried that night, quietly, for herself. Ikenna arrived the next Saturday. Early 30s, tall, confident. Good afternoon, Ma. I'm Ikenna. What I didn't see then was what happened when their eyes met. Something shifted. Recognition, like 2 people in separate deserts spotting each other across the sand. After 3 years of being unseen, someone was looking at her, not as a widow, as a person. They talked, polite conversation, but underneath a current. She noticed things she shouldn't, his hands, his laugh. Stop, she told herself, this is your daughter's fiancé. But she couldn't. Ikenna came back, again and again. Sometimes with me, sometimes alone. Each visit, the pull grew. One evening, I worked late. Ikenna showed up at my mother's house anyway. She let him in. They sat as the sun set, the room growing darker. Are you happy? He asked. No one had asked her that in 3 years. No, I'm not. Neither am I. But you're marrying Adaora. I do love her, but when I'm with her, I feel like I'm playing a role. When I'm here, I feel like myself. She should have ended this. You should probably go. I know, but neither moved. When he finally left, she sat alone in the dark. This is dangerous. But you're not alone. The second voice was winning. 3 weeks before my wedding, Ikenna came to the garden where my mother was working. I'm calling off the wedding. What? No, you can't. I can't marry her, not feeling like this. If they found out about us, even just talking, it would destroy her. So what do you suggest? That I marry her while loving you? Yes, if that's what it takes. The words echoed brutal. My daughter's happiness is more important than whatever this is. And what about your happiness? My happiness doesn't matter. It matters to me. The tenderness nearly broke her. After the wedding, will I still be able to see you? No, never. Then I want more time, before I have to pretend I don't love you. When Adaora works late, you can come, but just to talk. Just to talk. It was a lie. They both knew it. For 3 weeks, he came when I worked late. He would hold her hand. She would rest her head on his shoulder. Sometimes they would kiss. They never went further. They had boundaries, but the boundaries were getting thinner. One night, 2 weeks before my wedding, a car door slammed outside my mother's house. They were on the couch, too close. Oh God, someone's here. They barely straightened when there was a knock. Mama, it's me. Me. Ikenna slipped out the back. My mother opened the gate, heart pounding. They'd almost been caught. My wedding day arrived. My mother helped me prepare. I was radiant. You're beautiful, my child. I'm so happy. I love him so much. Each word was a knife to her. At the reception, the MC called for the mother-son dance. My mother walked to the dance floor on legs that felt like lead. Ikenna placed one hand on her waist, took her hand. But the moment they started moving, she felt it. The electricity, the unbearable rightness. Smile. People are watching. She did, a bright fake smile. This is torture. I know. They turned slowly. No one could see the agony beneath. After tonight, we'll never be this close again. I know. The song ended. They separated. The church ceremony followed. Western vows. Ikenna and I were whisked away to Palm Royale Hotel. My mother went home to her empty house. At midnight, her phone buzzed. I can't do this. I'm leaving the hotel. I need to see you. I'm coming. I'm sorry. She stared in horror. He'd just gotten married. She typed, no, go back to your wife. I'm already on my way. I can't spend my wedding night with her when all I think about is you. Ikenna, please, go back. I can't. 5 minutes later, a car pulled into her compound. Ikenna climbed out, still in his wedding clothes, face desperate. He knocked. She unlocked the door. He looked terrible, eyes wild. What are you doing here? I couldn't lie in that bed with her and pretend. After marrying her, after vows, after dancing with you, after realizing I married the wrong woman. Don't say that. It's true. I love you. She's your wife. I know. You need to leave. I already did something I can't take back. The moment I said I do to her while loving you. Then don't make it worse. You could kiss me, take me to my bedroom, and tomorrow you'd have to look your wife in the eye, knowing you betrayed her on your wedding night. His hands fell. He stepped back. You're right. He turned, then stopped. If I go back now, this really is the end, isn't it? This was goodbye. He walked out. She watched his car drive away, and she believed it was over. She was wrong. Ikenna drove back to the hotel, but as he pulled into the parking lot, he couldn't get out. He sat there staring up at the lit windows. He pulled out his phone. I can't go back up. I'm in the parking lot. I can't do it. You're having cold feet. Take a deep breath. Go upstairs. What if I can't? You have to. Come to the hotel. Absolutely not. Please, I need you to help me do this. A long pause, then, where are you? Parking lot, east side. 10 minutes later, her car pulled in. She got into his car. This is the stupidest thing either of us has ever done. I know. Your wife is upstairs. Tell me what you need to hear so you can go back. I need you to tell me I did the right thing, marrying her. You did. You married a good woman who loves you. And us. There is no us. We're just two lonely people who found each other at the wrong time. He reached over and took her hand. I need to say goodbye. She nodded, tears streaming. Goodbye, Ikenna. Goodbye. They sat like that, crying silently, and then he leaned over and kissed her. It wasn't supposed to happen. But grief and desperation converged. The kiss deepened, became hungry, desperate. We can't. I know, but neither stopped. Come upstairs. What? No. She's asleep by now. We can just talk. You're insane. Please. If anyone sees us, the elevators are around back. 5 minutes, just to talk. They got out, moved through shadows toward the back entrance. The hotel was quiet. They took the service elevator, rode up in silence. When the doors opened, she almost turned back. Your daughter is sleeping down that hall. But he took her hand, and she followed. He led her to a different room, not the honeymoon suite. I booked this separately. Adaora doesn't know about it. He unlocked the door. They stepped inside. We shouldn't be here. I know. Your wife is sleeping 3 doors down. I know. This is the worst thing we could possibly do. I know. But neither left. If we do this, there's no going back. I know. It will destroy her if she finds out. I know. Then why are we still standing here? He crossed the space in 2 steps. Because I can't breathe without you. Because I'm dying inside. He kissed her, hard, desperate, and she kissed him back. All the weeks of restraint. Gone. They stumbled toward the bed, shedding clothes, crossing every line. We can't, she gasped, even as her hands pulled him closer. We are. And they did. On my wedding night, my husband and my mother betrayed me. They moved together in the darkness, desperate, hungry. Outside, the hotel slept. In the honeymoon suite, I slept too. Trusting, unaware, time blurred, 1 hour became 2. And when it was over, reality crashed back. Oh God, what have we done? Ikenna stared at the ceiling, horror on his face. I need to leave, before she wakes up. She gathered her clothes, dressed quickly. I'm sorry. So am I. She slipped out, took the stairs, emerged into the parking lot. What had she done? She drove home in a fog. And then I woke. The empty bed, the corridor, room 407, the door. The video spread within an hour. Millions of views, thousands of brutal comments. My mother's church expelled her. Her neighbors cursed her. Women crossed the street. Men spat at her feet. Someone painted Jezebel on her gate. She was a pariah. I filed for divorce. Within weeks, papers were signed. I moved to another city, changed my name, started over, and I never spoke to my mother again. Ikenna's school fired him. His family disowned him. The video followed him everywhere. He disappeared into obscurity, carrying his shame. 2 months later, my mother tried to kill herself. A neighbor called the police. They saved her life. She sold her house and moved far away. So far, no one knew her face. She found a small flat, got a job cleaning offices at night. She lived quietly, kept to herself. It happened twice the first year. You're that woman from the video. And she'd pack up and move. Start over. 3 years later, she wrote a letter to me. Months passed. I didn't respond. Then, 4 years after the scandal, I wrote back. 1 page. I read your letter. I don't forgive you. I'm not sure I ever will. But I want you to know I'm okay. I'm married to a good man. We're expecting a baby. I'm telling you this not because I want you in my life. I don't. But because I know you'll torture yourself wondering. So know this. I survived. I'm happy. I have a future. And you can let go of the guilt enough to have one too. Don't contact me. Don't try to see me. This is closure for both of us. A. My mother read it 3 times, then folded it carefully. I had called her Mama just once, at the end. It wasn't forgiveness, it wasn't reconciliation, but it was something. She sat in her small flat and cried, not from sadness, but from relief. The loneliness would follow her for the rest of her life. The shame would never fully leave. But for the first time, she felt she could breathe without drowning in it. Ikenna disappeared into obscurity. Not because he was forgiven, but because disgrace has a way of erasing men who think they can outrun consequences. And me? I survived. Some betrayals do not end with forgiveness. They end with boundaries. And the people who cross certain lines must learn to live with the silence they create. If you enjoyed this story, I'm certain you'll enjoy the next one showing on your screen right now. Please click on the thumbnail to watch the next story. I'd appreciate your support. Like this video, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next story. Bye.